We're in Georgia. So, spoiler alert, Florida is hard to get out of with freight. We deadheaded. We ended up deadheading all the way to Atlanta. I'm not exactly the best. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I'm still not good at it, so who really gives a shit? So, I had 3 loads fall apart in Florida. The first one was orange juice picking up in middle, Lakeland area, whatever the fuck it is, and going up to Freetown, Massachusetts, to the CNS, the Stop and Shop up there. This dude wanted to move it for $2,000. It's like, I don't even know why I bother subscribing to DAT anymore and paying the extra money to see what the fucking lane average is, because there's no brokers actually paying the 30-day average. They're not even coming close. Like, dude, this load was saying $3,200 on the 30-day average, and the dude wouldn't budge for $2,000 coming out of Florida for that. So I even agreed. I'm like, dude, I just want to get home because I got shit I have to do next week. So I agreed. I'm like, yeah, send the load. And then, since we still don't have any inspections on the fucking truck in the last 2 years, the last time we got pulled over for anything was in Indiana like 3 years ago, and we got a fucking warning for doing 65 and a 55 right after we crossed the border at like 3 in the morning. This cop just decided he wanted to pull me over. So at this point, I'm thinking, like, the next time I see a police officer, I'm going to speed up just to get pulled over and get an inspection. I'll take the citation. He'll probably just give me a warning anyway, but at least the inspection will be on there. You know what I'm saying? So I could always get it pulled off the data queue anyway, so it doesn't fuck with the insurance rates. But I think that's the intention. The next time I see a cop doing radar, I'm going to speed up and try to get pulled over, because pulling into weigh stations isn't working. We stopped at every single one in Florida and didn't get pulled in. Nothing happened. I fucking parked at a weigh station in Florida, hoping that when I went back around, I would go through again. When I took a break and I took a nap or whatever, I would go through again. No, still didn't pull me in. I'm like, come on, guys. I think they must know, like, all these brokers are just fucking with people. But it's so lame. It's like, you can see how old the fucking MC is. You can see all they have to do is look at the FMCSA safer page. You can see the insurance history. You can see the history of the authority. It's like, it's all there, man. All they have to do is fucking click a few buttons to find it. But brokers are fucking lazy. All they want to do is look up on Carrier 411 and have them tell you what's good and what's bad. But fucking idiots. There's this one guy at TikTok, this broker, he's a real douchebag. His name is Steve Best. Apparently he runs this shitty brokerage called Nationwide something or whatever. I guarantee you he's like the only person there. But the dude talks like such a big fucking game, and I just don't like brokers, dude, especially these fucking TikTok dipshits. He's trying to sell some kind of online course now. So I think I'm gonna just start trolling his TikTok and just fucking blast it away at his comments, make some videos about him, whatever. It'll be funny. This dog's going apeshit right now. What are you doing? Don't go on the road, stupid. Get over here. Hey. Don't go on the road, dum-dum. Not too far from Make Sense, man. Ringgold's right up the street. We're in Marietta, Georgia right now. I'm gonna have to stop by and pick up that fucking zero turn. It does say, last I knew, like 4 years ago, there was a decal on that zero turn that said property of BOC Enterprises LLC. So, I mean, if he's going to be around, we can just put it in the back of the fucking trailer and I'll take it home with me. So I'm going to tag him in this video and see if he's around, and I'll go pick up my fucking lawnmower that has been mine for a very long time. I think we made a $10,000 bet on something a long time ago, and like he either welched on it or didn't follow through. I don't 100% remember how it went down, but I definitely challenged him to a $10,000 bet on something, and it was kind of a joke gag or whatever. And then finally he was like, yeah, here, you could just have this lawnmower instead of me giving you the $10,000. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So it's been a running joke for the last 4 years that I own the lawnmower he's fucking mowing his grass with. So we'll see what Make Sense is up to. Probably nothing. I don't even know if he still posts on YouTube anymore. I haven't watched any real trucking content except for this guy trucks in a very long time. So regardless, this fucking bullshit with Florida. Broker fucked me on the load, booked the load, start headed there, and then they said, oh yeah, we can't work with you. I'm like, dude, you sent me the fucking rate confirmation. Now you're saying you can't work with me. That makes 0 sense whatsoever. So that pissed me off. There's another one, Spot Inc. There's another broker to add to the fuck off list. And then every other load that was somewhat interesting wasn't even paying close to reasonable. So I started broadening my search. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll just deadhead up to Savannah because I've done that in the past. So I put Savannah with like a 400-mile radius and put the Northeast as a destination because I want to get good money going back. And again, like, these guys are just posting shit at the posted rate and not even negotiating. Like, they don't even want to fucking move off of a load. But I was booking a day in advance as well. So maybe that's the problem. I'm booking a fucking day in advance. I got to wait till the last minute to book these loads to get, like, absolute max dollar. But even then, I've done that before. They don't even come close to what the fucking 30-day average is supposed to be. So it's like, what does that number even mean if none of the brokers are actually willing to fucking pay that on the spot market? It's meaningless, and you're just paying extra money to DAT for nothing. So yeah, I'm seriously considering that. But we ended up with one load we had to pick up here a little bit north of Atlanta, and it's going back to the Northeast. And this load, it's like $900 underpriced. I'm getting $2,300. So I'm getting more money to have deadheaded up to Atlanta to drive back home, rather than take the load all the way from Florida for 42,000 pounds of orange juice. This load's only 28,000, and it's like Domino's cheese or whatever. It's for fucking Domino's pizza. So it's like, how does that make sense at all, bro? Like, the rates out of Florida are so shit. Don't they realize, like, people will just deadhead anyway and get a better paying load? I don't know why they underpay, but I think it's just kind of like a psychological game. You don't want to drive for free, for zero, and pay fuel costs, but you're still making more money altogether, even if you deadhead all the way up to Georgia. So, of all the times I've ever gone to Florida, I've never actually pulled a load out of fucking Florida. So I've always had to come up to Georgia. This is the first time I've had to deadhead all the way up to Atlanta, though. But this is also the first time I've come down to Florida with a reefer. So there's that at least. We used to always be stuck with a fucking dry van. Going up to Ocklawaha, Georgia to pick up fucking cat litter at their stupid clay cat litter plant. That place fucking sucked. Uber freight loads from like 2019, 2020. Ocklawaha, Georgia. Fucking middle of nowhere. There's nothing nearby. The shittiest place ever. So, never going back there again, dude. Fuck all that. I don't even know if we'll ever do dry van again, but we'll see. We might start doing some local dry van to fill in on days. I don't know. I haven't 100% decided what I want to do, but we're definitely never going to Florida again. Not by choice. So, yeah, everything is still running well. APU is still fucking killing it. It's even colder now that the compressor is on. Don't go on the road, dummy. It's even better that the compressor is running full time. It gets down to 68 degrees in the fucking sleeper. It's like, I was freezing cold this morning when I woke up. It was so cold. But we ran up to Atlanta. We didn't hit any traffic. We got really fucking lucky, man. Like, I was tempted to pull over and take a nap for 2 hours, but then Emily was like, if you do that, you're gonna have to cross Atlanta in rush hour in the morning. Let's not do that. So I just barely hit a tiny bit of traffic on the way up through here. Right on. I just went through 75. I didn't even bother going around at 285 bullshit. It says no through trucks allowed. I'm like, yeah, but who's fucking enforcing that? Dude, Atlanta's like the Mad Max wasteland. I'm having people pass me at like fucking 90 miles per hour and shit. They're just weaving in and out of traffic. There's not a single cop in sight. So I really don't think they give a fuck if a truck is sitting in the second to the left lane and driving through 75 when they're not supposed to be. So. The South, man. Florida man. Florida man. There's another one. Florida man. The Florida man meme. I kept saying that every time some dipshit in a half-ton pickup truck kept pulling around me and cutting me off. I'm like, oh, Florida man strikes again. Fucking hillbillies. Unbelievable. Florida man and Georgia dipshit. Those are the ones we're going with. So we'll catch up with you. We're gonna get loaded here soon. I don't know. They said 20 minutes. They're gonna put me in a door. So no parking anytime. I choose to park here with this other guy in front of me. So we'll see if they come get us. And the dog just took a massive shit right on this place's lawn. So nobody's come out to complain yet. Even though the property is under surveillance and patrolled. So there you go. You'll see Enterprises on the way out.